disappointing night for you. Just, especially the first half, you had a lot of the ball, a lot of the territory. Didn't do too much with it, and Cambridge were really effective.
Yeah, you can see what they tried to do tonight. They sat deep, and I think they were probably fearful of Keon's pace, and tried to hit us on the counter attack. And a scruffy ball right across field, the diagonal, and on the first goal, and to concede on their first real attack after the first 15 minutes, where we were absolutely dominated them. It took the wind out of our sails, really, and then we tried to get back into the game, and then conceded from second phase on a set piece, and again didn't deal with the cross, and it was very frustrating. And come out and then to concede in the way we did on the third one, it's just very frustrating moments, uncharacteristic for us the way we conceded. You would say that we've played. You look at Bristol tonight, scored 3 goals in quick succession, and we've played 2 tough teams, and we're finding it tough in a moment over 2 games. That I feel that defensively we've been sound on dealing with crosses and dealing with these sort of things, but I think that was a tough one for us to take in the first 15, the way we really started tonight, and then to concede in the way we did. But we shouldn't concede those goals, and really tough at the moment, and we didn't make the most of our opportunities. We got into good opportunities, but didn't really make the most of it, didn't get a real finish to it, didn't get an end to any of our finishes. So yeah, very disappointing.
Yeah, you mentioned the 3 goals, and I suppose if Cambridge could have kind of timed them any better, they would have scored them when they did. 3 real momentum killers. You started well in the first 15, they go and score. You start to get your foot back onto the game, they score again. Second half, when you say, right, let's really push on, they get an early goal. It just knocked the stuffing out of you repeatedly.
Yeah, it did, and that was tough to take. And we tried to get back into the game, and a good cross in by Aaron, great header by Rosie, but. Unfortunately, it was too far gone for us at that moment, and played some good football tonight, but just frustrating to concede in the way we did.
Yeah, and you mentioned obviously defensively, and when you've been at your very best this season, there's 4 games that you won in a row in the league, 4 clean sheets, you've still got an extraordinary number of clean sheets this season. Are you concerned, or you'll be disappointed, but are you concerned by the amount of the goals, the crosses in particular? There was one on Saturday at the back post, obviously a couple tonight.
Look, I know how we can defend, and I know that we're better than that, but in 2 games, and in certain moments we haven't shown that, and but then we've been very consistent, throughout our league season. But it's just getting back to basics, making sure that we get back to the standards we can deliver, and obviously it would have been great to have a cup run. Very disappointed we're not, but we've just got to make sure that we get ourselves right in the league.
In terms of the rotation tonight, we've seen the consistency in your performances, and your best run you've had. Obviously, you've been consistent in selection. You can't do that. There's so many games. You've got to rotate. You've got to freshen it up. But are you concerned by, even if you change 2 or 3 players, there seems to be a little bit of a drop, if that makes sense. Just the players coming in, just not quite at the same level of performance as your very best performances this year.
Yeah, you're right, Jake. But I think it's hard for players to come in out the cold, and you're asking them to perform. You think the level should be better, but you need to try and be consistent and give. They've got to take opportunities, but if you get 2 or 3 games in a row, then you can really show yourself. But saying that, the level of performance tonight from 1 or 2 still was nowhere near good enough. But unfortunately with Michael tonight, that's not the case. He started strong, but he's cracked a rib, and for him it's disappointing, because every time he gets an opportunity, or he picks a niggle or an injury up, and it's a real tough one to take, and another one on our back line at the moment. So yeah, real tough moment for him personally, and yeah, not good for us.
Yeah, just looking ahead to the weekend, obviously that's tough news on Michael Harriman, and we saw Dominic Revan limp off at the weekend. How's he, and how far away is Jack Sowerby as well from being with you?
Yeah, well, Jack had that niggle, and we've tried to protect him. We've tried to protect Aaron McGowan and give others an opportunity. Aaron came in and got through that tonight, which is one positive to take. And you know, look, we'll just assess through the week, and hopefully, Aaron's come through unscathed, and that'd be a positive for us.
Just finally then, off to Valley Parade on Saturday. Tremendous support, tremendous ground as well. A team that are slowly trying to build their way into the season as well. It'll be a difficult game, but one to look forward to.
Yeah, it will be a difficult game. They're a good side and strong side in the league, and we're in a moment where we've got to be better, and we've got to make sure we put in a great performance to get a result there on Saturday.
Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers, boys.